What it do, chicken stew, y'all? It's the Copper-Colored King back with some more short stories, and in this one we about to talk about the legendary copper-colored Kiawah Indians of South Carolina and their fight for Kiawah Island against the English colonists. Many people don't know this, but the South Carolina Low Country was populated by about 15 different tribes, all unique in their own way. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and enjoy. In the early 1700s, Kiawah Island was a lush paradise, its shores kissed by the Atlantic waves and its forests alive with the sounds of nature. The Kiawah Indians thrived here, living in harmony with the land. Their culture was rich, woven with stories of their ancestors and the spirits of the earth. However, change was on the horizon. English colonists, seeking new opportunities, set their sights on the island's fertile grounds. They believed Kiawah, with its abundant resources, would be the perfect place to establish plantations. Tensions rose as the colonists built their settlements, encroaching on the Kiawah's hunting grounds. The Kiawah leaders, wise and resolute, called for a gathering. Under the ancient sassafras trees, they discussed the threat to their way of life. Chief Tayanita, a fierce protector of his people, stood tall, his voice steady. "We must defend our home. The spirits of our ancestors guide us." The colonists, led by Captain John Hargrove, were determined to expand their territory. They saw the Kiawah as obstacles to their dreams of wealth and prosperity. One warm summer morning, conflict erupted. The colonists marched onto the island, their muskets gleaming in the sunlight. The Kiawah warriors, agile and skilled in the art of surprise, ambushed the colonists from the thickets. Arrows flew, and the air thickened with tension. Chief Tayanita rallied his men, urging them to protect their families and their land. The battle raged, a clash of cultures and aspirations. The colonists, though armed with guns, found themselves outmaneuvered by the Kiawah's knowledge of the terrain. The Kiawah warriors used the forest to their advantage, striking swiftly and retreating into the shadows. But the colonists were relentless. With each passing hour, they pushed deeper into the heart of the island. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the battlefield, both sides were weary. In a moment of stillness, Chief Tayanita and Captain Hargrove met in a clearing, surrounded by the remnants of the day's conflict. Both leaders understood the stakes. "This land is sacred to my people," Tayanita stated, his voice firm yet respectful. Hargrove, recognizing the bravery of the Kiawah, replied, "And we seek a future here, too." In that fragile moment, they reached an uneasy truce. The battle would not end with victory or defeat, but with a shared understanding. The Kiawah would retain their sacred lands, while the colonists could settle nearby, respecting the traditional territories. Seasons changed, and as the years passed, a new relationship emerged. The Kiawah taught the colonists the ways of the land, while the colonists shared their knowledge of farming. Together, they learned to coexist, forging a fragile peace on Kiawah Island, where once there had been conflict. Their stories intertwined, the island became a place of shared heritage, echoing the resilience of both the Kiawah people and the English settlers, forever bound by the struggles of their past. This story is a representation of the strength the Aboriginals of the American country possessed. It also serves as a representation of the ancestry many Americans have today, especially if you have family from the Deep South. Kiawah Island today is a place with a beautiful landscape now filled with hotels and many other tourist attractions. However, the history of these great people shall be revealed as we uncover more information throughout our research. If you enjoyed this short story and found it informative, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you check out our bookstore on Amazon. Copper Colored love to all our subscribers.